Hey guys, this is Barbas Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Today, come to talk a little bit about different games that can play on older systems, and this was one actually that I was shocked. Um, for the longest time, I haven't wanted to try this game on my PC because I didn't think my PC would handle it. Um, just to quickly go over my specs. Um, I have it. It's an older PC. It's quite a few years old. My processor is the AMD Athlon, the Phenom 2 X4 965, which is the quad core processor. My motherboard's a Republic of Gamers. It's the Crosshair 3, so it's an older board. We're now on, I think, Crosshair 6, I think, with the new Ryzen CPUs that are out, or they're up to Crosshair 6, I think. My video card's a Radeon 8770, so it's just a 2 gig card. So an 8 gigs of RAM, and then I have a terabyte hybrid, solid state hybrid drive. It's a lower end system compared to some of the stuff now that's out now, and I decided to try to throw Witcher 3 at it and just to see how it did. Um, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now it's not on ultra. I'm not going all high res on this. It's not super duper, but it's extremely playable for sure. So just to show you what I'm working with on here, these are my settings that I have. They are modified a little bit. VSync is on. Um, Max frame is completely maxed out. My resolution is 1080. Let's see. Shadow quality, I keep that at low, and that's any game that I play. One of the first things I do, because the shadows take up, they're such a hog when it comes to the amount of resources that they take up on a computer, that no matter what I play, even if it's the original StarCraft, I completely turn shadows off. I just don't even mess with them. They're nice to have, but I know my system isn't top of the line, so that's one of the first things I do is I turn shadows off on everything. The terrain quality's on high, the water quality's on low, but even on low, the water quality's still pretty decent. Grass density set on medium, texture quality's on low, but I don't notice. And actually, I might bump that up. I'm going to bump that up to medium, just because. Foliage visibility range is on low, detail level is on high. So I'm not running completely bare bones nothing on this game. I'm running at 1080, my max frame's 60, and it does run 60. It runs 60 frames easily. So if I had to put my settings somewhere, it'd be medium high because I am running 1920 by 1080. I do have some of the stuff set on high. Most of it's on it's a mix between medium, a couple things that are low that I don't feel is important to play the game. So that's where we're at. And just to show you that you don't have to have a brand new system. I haven't played that much of the game, so just to show you that you don't need to have a brand new system to play games like Witcher 3. Like Witcher 3 is a beautiful game. It's not the most demanding game as far as graphics wise, but it is a very beautiful game. As you can see, I'm running 60 frames, no problem at all. The game looks beautiful. Like I said, I bumped up the texture detail. The foliage, that looks fine to me. It doesn't bother me one bit. But how smooth the game's running is all I care about. The water looks just fine to me. There's no, and I had the water quality on low. So go underwater, it don't bother me one bit. and we'll get into we'll go find a battle or something just to show you how fluid everything is moving with this game. If I can find one. My luck, I won't be able to find one. But yeah, I was absolutely shocked when I turned the game on and I'm like, it's actually handling it. Um, so I was very, very happy, of course, because I love this game. I had it for console, and when I switched to basically everything PC, I wanted to be able to play this game so bad, but I was afraid I was never going to be able to handle it. Yeah, I mean, combat is nothing. Ooh, hidden treasure. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm about to get ganged up on big time. By some hordes. Hidden treasure. Where you at? Nice. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. Actually, oh, okay. So yeah, it's doing really, really awesome. I couldn't be happier with how well the game's playing. And I might try to bump it up a little bit just to kind of test the waters and see where or how exactly much my PC can handle with this game. I'm not expecting to be able to go ultra on this thing at all. Oh, some wild dogs. Yup. So, but I wanted to bring y'all this quick video because and there's more games out there that people do think that, oh, my PC definitely can't handle that game. There's no way. It's too graphically intensive. It's too, I just can't do it. There's no way. Well, this right here straight up tells you that you can. Because like I said, I gave you the specs on my PC, and they're not the greatest. So if my PC can run it, I think, a lot of other people are going to be pleasantly surprised when they realize that they can actually run a game that they didn't think they could run. I'm still totally a noob at Witcher. Even when I had it for console, I didn't get to play that much of it. I was too busy trading games in. I would rather play everything instead of stick to one game. But now that I have it on PC, obviously I can't go and trade in. I can't go and trade it in. So I'll be sticking with this for a while, I'm hoping. I have this now, and if you haven't heard of it, which it's a pretty popular game, Pillars of Eternity, pretty good game. It's a top-down old CRPG, just like Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, those games like that. It's just like that. It's just like it's updated graphics, a little bit better quality. So check out that game as well. It's a lot of fun. Not for everybody because it doesn't play. Obviously, it doesn't play anything like this, but it is a ton of fun. I've found out. So yeah. So again, Witcher 3 can play on an older PC, no problem at all. And I don't have everything turned down. Everything's pretty, actually, if I had to rate it, it'd probably be like medium. Probably, I'd say medium. I don't want to say medium high because I don't have some of the detailed stuff I don't have turned up a lot. So but I am running 60 frames. I am running at 1080p. So a lot of the stuff that probably you wouldn't expect that you'd be able to do on your PC, you probably can do it. So just to recap, my processor is the Athlon or the AMD Athlon 2 or the Athlon Phenom 2. Sorry, AMD Phenom 2 X4 965. So it's the older quad core processor. My motherboard is the Republic of Gamers Crosshair 3, which that's it's either 2 or 3 generations because we're either on 5 or 6 now. My graphics card's the the AMD Sapphire 8770 HD. So it's a 2 gig card. Nothing. It's still a very valid card, but I obviously could use an upgrade. And then I've got a 1 terabyte hybrid solid state that I'm working with, and then only 8 gigs of RAM. So I definitely could do some upgrades to my PC, which I do plan on doing eventually. But for the time being, if I'm able to run games like Witcher 3, I'm more than happy. I won't have one complaint at all. So I want to bring y'all this quick video just to show you if you're afraid to buy a game because you don't think your PC will handle it. And sometimes you do have websites like Can You Run It that will tell you, hey, this is what your PC has. This is what the specs are of on the box of the game. Sometimes I don't feel like those always match up exactly the way that they should. Obviously, it just gives you a rough estimate. You know your minimum, what the minimum requirements are, and compared to the recommended requirements. So sometimes you just have to try it. And I decided to try it with Witcher 3, and I was very, very happy to find out that I can run Witcher 3 no problem at all. Sorry, guys. If you enjoyed the content of this, please click that like button. If you enjoy the content of my channel, or if you have not seen the rest of my channel, I offer tutorials, product reviews. My most recent video was a RGB keyboard by Red Dragon. It was the Viznu K561. Amazing keyboard for only, I think, $56 off the top of my head, if I remember correctly. I do have another keyboard on the way, so it's a different brand. It's not Red Dragon. I'm trying to expand my horizons and see because I've been nothing but a Red Dragon fan so far. So if you have any questions for me, just drop a comment down below. And this is Barbos of Barbos Gaming, and take care, guys. Have a good day.